Puzzle games. These are built around solving problems using logic, patterns, or careful thinking. They often come from classic brain teasers and board games, but mobile made them faster and more accessible. The focus is not speed or reflex, but understanding how pieces fit together or how rules interact. Endless runners, but hard to master. These games place the player in constant motion, usually moving forward without stopping. The goal is to survive as long as possible while avoiding obstacles and collecting rewards. They became popular on mobile because they work well with simple swipe or tap controls, creating a fast and repeatable experience. Battle Royale games. This type drops many players into a large map where they compete until only one remains. It originated from survival-style PC and console games, but adapted well to mobile with shorter matches and touch-friendly controls. The tension comes from shrinking safe zones and limited resources. Match 3 games. These games revolve around aligning 3 or more identical items to clear them from the board. They are inspired by older tile-matching puzzles, but simplified for quick mobile sessions. Their appeal comes from colorful visuals, satisfying chain reactions, and constant small rewards. Idle games. Also known as clicker games, these continue progressing even when the player is not actively playing. They often involve building systems that generate resources over time. The idea comes from incremental game design, where growth in numbers are the main reward rather than direct action. Strategy games. These require planning, resource management, and long-term thinking. Some focus on building cities or armies, while others involve tactical battles. Mobile versions are often simplified compared to traditional strategy games, but they still reward careful decisions over quick reactions. Role-playing games. These games let players control characters that grow stronger over time through levels, equipment, and story progression. They come from classic tabletop and console RPGs, but mobile versions often focus more on collecting characters and completing short simulation games. These attempt to recreate real-world activities or systems such as running a business, farming, or managing a city. They are designed to feel realistic in structure, even if simplified. Mobile simulations often emphasize steady progress and routine interaction. Racing games. These focus on speed, timing, and control as players compete in vehicle-based challenges. Mobile racing games usually simplify steering and acceleration to fit touchscreens, while keeping the thrill of competition and fast movement. Fighting games. These involve one-on-one combat where players use combinations of moves to defeat opponents. On mobile, controls are often reduced to taps and swipes, but the core idea of timing, reaction, and pattern recognition remains. Card games. These are based on collecting and playing cards with different abilities or values. Some come from traditional games like poker, while others are digital-only with complex mechanics. Mobile platforms made them more accessible by automating rules and matchmaking. Adventure games. These focus on exploration and story, often guiding the player through a narrative with puzzles and choices. They come from older point-and-click games, but are redesigned for touch interaction, making them slower and more thoughtful experiences. Arcade games. These are simple, fast-paced games inspired by classic arcade machines. The goal is usually to achieve a high score through repeated attempts. They fit mobile well because of their short sessions and straightforward mechanics. Sports games. These recreate real-world sports like football, basketball, or tennis. Mobile versions often simplify controls while keeping the structure of matches, teams, and competition. They allow players to engage with familiar sports in a more casual way. Platformer games. These involve jumping between platforms, avoiding obstacles, and navigating levels. Originally popular on consoles, they were adapted for mobile with simpler controls, often focusing on timing and rhythm. Horror games. These are designed to create fear or tension through atmosphere, sound, and limited visibility. Mobile horror games often rely on immersive audio and sudden events to keep players engaged in short bursts. Educational games. These are built to teach skills or knowledge while still being interactive. They cover subjects like math, language, or memory training. Mobile devices made them more widely used in both schools and personal learning. Multiplayer party games. These focus on quick, fun experiences shared with others either online or locally. They often include mini-games and simple rules, making them easy for anyone to join without long learning curves. Sandbox games. These give players freedom to create, explore, and interact without strict objectives. The experience is driven by player choice rather than fixed goals. Mobile versions tend to simplify controls while keeping creative possibilities open. Survival games. These challenge players to stay alive by managing resources like food, health, and shelter. They often include crafting and exploration. The tension comes from balancing risk and preparation in an unpredictable environment.